Okay, starting...
Oh my god, I didn't finish my last shit yet.
Oh god, I'm not ready yet either.
No, I just started this one. I still have to start the cameras. Just relax there, but it's just like recording a podcast. We're just all in the same room.
Water.
Okay, apparently we're recording now, so...
No.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to the super secret episode of 4Weebs. We're recording some audio, getting lots of chip noises. Ready to present to you the...
Special Boku No Pico.
First special episode.
I'm sure...
Titled 4Weebs Watch Boku No Pico and Scream Forever.
Woo!
Most likely. I'd like it noted for everyone, since we are watching the first episode of Boku No Pico, that alcohol has been involved and maybe some other
I am not
Things.
sober.
Substances. We're in Canada, it's legal now.
I'm sober.
Veda's our DD. She's a designated driver. She'll make sure we don't hurt ourselves.
She's our DAW, our designated anime watcher. I should say designated sober anime watcher.
Yeah.
Yes.
DSAW?
I'll give
Well, I
sober
think-
opinion. Guys, Boku No Pico, does anyone have any prior knowledge to this? Any horror stories we'd like to share?
Well, we've mentioned it before on the podcast that we almost watched it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I
we
spilled
did.
the beans once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Ah, yes. I remember this
yeah.
now. It was my fault.
Leah... I feel like Leah should tell a story about why she picked
Okay.
it.
So this was like way back, like when we first started the podcast, like back in like
episode 2
episode 2
of like the unreleased episodes.
of unreleased episodes.
Yeah.
So not the episode 2 you guys would know, but I forgot it was my turn to pick for the week, so I
It was
asked.
the Bobo episode. Because
Oh
Bobo was
yeah,
the follow-up.
that's number 1. That's episode.
Yeah.
What would have been episode 1 if we had had our shit together at the time.
Yeah.
Ugh,
So.
that would have been a rough way to start.
Yeah. So, I didn't realize it was my turn to pick the anime, and I was totally stumped, so my boyfriend at the time, who also watches anime, I asked him to give me something bad we could watch. And he said, oh, watch Boku No Pico. And I'm an idiot, and I didn't know what that was.
None of us really
None
knew
of you
what it
knew
was.
what it was.
Veda knew.
Veda knew
I
what
was
it
the
Veda
only
knew.
person who knew what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
Veda,
didn't stop her though.
Rather
I
than
just
warning
laughed.
us, just laughed and laughed and laughed.
Because it was hilarious.
So I'm reading the description. I don't know if someone can pull that up quickly.
Oh dear.
Don't, no.
I'm
Where's my
reading.
phone?
Don't bother.
I got it.
I'm reading the description of the anime, and I'm like, okay, this sounds terrible, let's do it. And then, like, a couple days later, I get a message from Becca, and she's like, I flat
I
out
am not going to watch that.
Because
Yep.
this poor soul watched the
This
first,
Becca's
like, 2
not
minutes.
a pedophile.
Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna be on so many lists. Oh my god, no.
I'm already on so many lists, and this just put me on more lists.
Yeah.
And
So,
we learn our lesson.
I said, okay, fine, and then I switched it to Bobo or something else instead.
Bobo! The
Yeah.
second worst anime I've ever watched.
Yeah.
What's the worst one?
Boku no Pico.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I watched the first 5-ish minutes worth of it.
You fapped once and you're like, I'm
Yeah,
done with this.
it really only took about 30 seconds to get what I needed. And then I was like, well, I've got
Yeah.
to recover for a moment. No.
I should
I
stop
watched
eating
about the
chips
first
while
5
people
minutes
talk.
before I put my foot down and went to Facebook and said, over my dead body, am I going to watch that anime? Because I don't want to watch little boys fucking little boys.
And then
Actually,
to,
isn't it old men fucking little boys?
yeah.
I don't even
I don't
know
know.
anymore.
An adult.
remember.
Whatever, we'll read the description in a second, but,
The
then...
point,
watch
the
it
point
with
is
us.
it's hentai.
Yeah, and then at some
Yeah.
point, Becca, Veda, and myself watched the intro only to get revenge on Andrew for making us
Yes.
watch it.
Yes.
Blood was spilled.
And that was as far as I saw. My eyeballs still hurt from the experience, so yeah.
And then-
That was
and
like
then-
6 months ago.
Yeah.
That was 6 months ago.
Then you dumped Andrew because he made you watch Boku no Pico.
That was the reason.
That was obviously why.
As you should
Just
have.
kidding.
Alright, so do you want...
Well, I think the worst part for me, since I'll talk about my Boku no Pico experience, because I actually haven't seen any of it, so this night's extra special for me.
You have no idea what's coming.
It's gonna be like the first time you watch porn all over
Our
again.
camera is blank.
Oh, okay, I'll check it in a second.
Bum, bum.
It's already missed half my description. The worst part for me is that the most episode I was stoked about in our practice recording was the Kill la Kill one.
All right.
And We never get to release it because it's a Boku No Pico, but you know we're the bosses, so who knows what'll happen.
We can always
Sorry,
bring
Liam.
back.
We can
That's
always do
true.
another episode.
We can
I would watch it again.
watch it for the first time.
I've watched the first 3
Air
episodes.
Air quotations.
Air
Well,
quotes.
the pink.
I've watched the first 3 episodes 3 times already. I like it so much.
I haven't seen
Wow.
it yet.
That's pretty good.
We'll just have a week where I just watch it.
Well then,
I've only
you
seen
heard
the
it here
four.
first, folks. Weebs, fellow weebs.
Fellow weebs.
We should always refer to him that way, I guess.
That's a
So,
good way.
I like your sweet listeners. P.S. I'm the one that calls you that, so.
really.
I enjoy your crafty words.
I'm sure
Yes,
they'll
yes,
recognize
yes.
your voice.
Oh yeah.
So, Becca, I think, has a description to Boku no
Veda
Pico.
hasn't talked about her experience
Well,
with Boku no Pico
there's-
yet.
I don't know.
One more thing I could save it for the end.
Oh.
Veda.
Tell us about
it's
how
your
you
time.
feel.
How I.
Going
I don't
into
know
it.
that much about Boku no Pico. I only knew about it beforehand because of the internet. So I didn't know
Fucking
anything.
internet.
I didn't know anything about what Boku no Pico was about, other than that it was small children getting fucked, and
Yeah.
it was.
Why are we watching this?
I don't know!
Whose idea was this?
So
like,
we
the
can
second
get
time
rich,
around?
obviously.
Obviously, and like
believe in
everybody
sharing the
regards
suffering.
it as like the worst thing ever from anime. And
We watch it so they don't have to.
Yeah,
And so we can get rich, obviously.
they want to see our reaction to
Listen, I guess. Well,
horrid that is Boku no Pico. And yeah, like, who said it? Becca? When, that one time, I've only seen the first 5-ish minutes, and even then it was like
Too much.
through hands. So
oh, that was
There's
so
that.
bad.
It was so good.
it was. No, it was bad.
It was so good, sharing the suffering. We're gonna share it to one more person tonight.
Woo, Liam.
I'm so
Be
excited
prepared.
to sit here
I've
watching
been,
Liam's reaction.
I've been
the
looking
whole
forward to
time.
this for weeks.
Oh,
Have you?
I've been abstaining from the masturbating, just saving.
Just to
you
say
know?
halfway through, Liam's like, "Schlong!"
No, halfway through, I'm like, guys, I need to go to the washroom. Can you pause it? And then there won't be any sound in the house.
Hey,
so
for
we-
all they know, we have like various assortments of like lube ready at anyone's
We could have had
disposal.
various
Yes.
assortments.
Quick,
of lube,
pull out the
but-
emergency lube.
Emergency dildos ahoy!
Anyways, I'm sure the episode's gonna get way more inappropriate than this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I speak for all of us when I say arigato gozaimasu.
And welcome
Yes.
to 4Weebs After Dark.
Alright. And listeners will also say we'll be eating chips throughout this because, I mean,
'Cause
the
we're
dialogue
hungry.
isn't what's important
Because
here.
fuck you.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
really want to hear those sex noises, like,
Just go.
Yeah, we're
watch
doing you a
along.
favor.
Watch along.
Hey, my sex noises include eating chips, so...
There you go.
alright,
Floats your boat, man.
start it up.
It fell.
Alright, so before we start it up, as Liam demands, a
I
description.
didn't demand it. It was.
It was a demand.
Yeah, you're gonna regret this demand.
An upbeat and effeminate Pico is working at his grandfather's coffee shop, Cafe Bebe, for the summer. This is so poorly
Oh
written.
god.
I think we say that
Tomatsu-
every time I read an anime.
Yeah,
synopsis.
is it
My anime list?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, what is it
I
called?
think it's
My
because like
anime
one
list, better
person.
They have the shittiest description.
But we actually like my anime.
We
That's not our
do.
passion.
That's where we get all of our shit.
Okay, fine. But they
Tomatsu?
have bad grammar.
God damn it,
Do you
let me
want
finish the
me
damn
to read it?
description.
No.
I got it.
Okay.
Everyone knows. If it's
Start
your first
one more time.
Alright. Upbeat and effeminate Pico is working at his grandfather's coffee shop, Cafe Bebe, for the summer. Tomatsu, a white-collared worker looking for an escape from the mundanity of his everyday life. No! Somebody else read this.
No,
Okay.
what? No.
I can't tell the difference between commas
I
and
mean,
periods.
does it really matter if they've gotten this far? They
Okay.
can read the description.
Yeah.
They're
Upbeat-
little kids.
Upbeat and effeminate Pico was working at his grandfather's coffee shop, Cafe Bebe, for the summer. Tomotsu is a white-collar worker looking for an escape from the mundanity of his everyday life. I'm like, is that even a word?
Yeah.
Wait,
When
Cafe Baby?
Yeah. BB
Cafe
Bebe.
Bebe.
Why?
It looks
Let's go,
French.
Bebe. When they meet at the cafe, sparks of love and lust quickly draw together. Conventional notions of age,
God.
gender, and sexuality are broken down as the pair seeks carnal gratification in one another's company.
I feel like carnal's
Oh, God.
one of the worst words
Yes.
to describe these
I
things.
know.
It's almost as good as moist.
I like the
no.
word moist.
Oh god.
The
I like
carnal
it too.
moisture of his effeminate nature. But do the pleasures of flesh equate to a connection between hearts?
No.
Let's find
Or
out.
other
Raise your hand if
things.
you dated somebody older than you.
Mm.
Only the
Whoa.
video viewers will see. Oh my
Oh,
god!
Becca!
Becca!
You ruined
It's okay. It's alright. We're fine.
Oh my gosh.
Everything's fine.
We are about to start the episode.
It's gonna start.
listeners.
You gotta hit full screen.
Dear God.
Full
I need to
screen.
see those
We need
pixels.
this.
Wait, did we test it out to see how it sounds with that and us?
I don't
No,
think
who
we
cares?
Sound like
Quick
crap.
disclaimer
We're
again.
this far, we can't turn back.
There's a couple different substances involved. Enjoy.
Chips and popcorn.
Beer.
Oh no.
Vodka. He looks like a little girl.
Is that the
That's-
animation?
I thought that
studio?
was a girl. That was the start.
That's
I love this fancy font.
Oh, just yeah.
It sounds so
Comic
adorable.
Sans alert.
What did you say, Becca?
It sounds so adorable. It's like a little girl voice.
Okay,
Like,
can we
oh,
take time to like?
That's a butt.
That ass.
That's a jiggly butt.
Good lord.
Let's fall in love before we kiss.
Oh, it's funny because
Let's
the ice
fall
cream's the
in
semen
love.
color. Oh God.
Look at the balls!
Oh my
A team
god.
shot.
We
For
needed
let's
that.
embrace this love.
Because it taint your dick and it
Golden
taint
boy.
your
Did
asshole.
Golden Boy make another thing? I feel like Otafest used to show
I don't
Golden
know.
Boy.
I hope not.
I'm gonna look it up afterwards.
I wasn't expecting it to just go straight into the intro, to be honest.
Oh.
Why are there so many balls?
That'd be a nice outline of just everything he's tapping.
Everything you
Yeah.
need.
Still haven't seen any
Gotta
nipples.
know.
I'm pretty disappointed.
Men don't care about nipples, do they?
There's nipples.
Right
Okay.
there.
There we go. Oh,
There you
It's
go.
so
Fun
long.
idea.
It does. Why?
it's all just
I remember
recycled
why this
footage.
was an issue
Yeah.
the first
I
time.
take it back. I don't want to do this anymore.
Too late now.
It's gonna get weird.
God, it's gonna get really weird.
Whenever I see a background like that, I instantly think of Sailor Moon.
No, no,
Anytime I see
That's in the intro? So what's the point of watching the show if they show you that?
I don't know.
to see more of that.
I
don't
want to
worry.
see two guys beam each other off when one is severely underage. No one does.
Disclaimer: we do not encourage
Can we
you
just
to use
appreciate
We
that
don't condone
pornography.
illicit relationships either.
That'll be our teaser image
Yeah.
on the Facebook page. Is that?
Do you think there's a version somewhere that exists that doesn't have like the blurred out image?
Well,
I'm pretty
probably.
sure if you want to
I
find it, you could.
No, like I think it's this
This
is
is
the
enough.
Ice Cube part. Fuck, I remember
Yes.
Oh,
don't know. Guys, I can't listen.
I blocked this out of my mind.
Leo's very interested in the plot, guys.
Oh, the classic
yes,
ice cube
plot.
to the nipple.
What about the classic ice cube
Oh my
to the
god.
butthole?
Oh no.
No one
because
else?
that's coming up. I
That's
got
not
that. Becca, I got you.
Uh-huh.
It's just,
Those are the
You know
Those are the two most important parts: the nipples and the butthole.
I
Got
just
some ball twisting action there, Kate.
I don't understand how people find like some of these things. No, that's no.
Well, hey, it's got a bit more animation than
Like,
high
you know
school
what?
days.
Cactus represents the prickly relationship they'll have.
Is that supposed to be his penis?
It is
so
his penis.
confused. Okay, you know what, guys?
This is way more vulgar
No.
than I was expecting.
I told you. You know what our first mistake was,
were.
though? We don't even start off with like regular hentai. We go
It's
right
in
to
his
the
butthole.
Boku No Pico.
Well,
This
like
kind of is regular hentai.
That's the
isn't
same
it?
shot,
Yeah, but
recycled shot.
You know, we're gonna complain about animation.
Well, we're doing like the whole episode. I might as well.
The biggest concern is the recycled shot.
There's a child's word for penis.
Apparently.
Oh
Well, of course there is.
See, now we're gonna have to go through all the boring shit on how they
Episode
came to
1.
this.
Well, there has to be a
My
plot,
Pico.
right? Right?
No, but like we could have done guy on girl hentai or even like gay on gay girls, whatever. It doesn't matter. Not child.
Because we're no better than clickbait,
Yeah, but
Leah.
this way, all you listeners, they're like, why don't we just watch Boku no Pico? That's the worst. Well, now we have. I hope you're happy, fuckers.
We're doing this for you.
And we're gonna make you pay to see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
God.
giving
Or
away nothing for
listen
free.
to it.
We didn't even get this far last time, did we?
Nope. This is uncharted
Oh, we forgot to
territory.
discuss our expectations. I expect it's gonna get boring now.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
find out.
Well, hey, the animation's better than School Days.
You know, it's
but
not
I think I
gonna
already
get-
said that.
I've seen part of this scene,
High
so I
honors.
know it's not. It gets super creepy.
Yeah, it's gonna
Looking
turn
for
into some
some-
weird slice of life shit.
He's looking for some
Oh,
13-year-old booty through those binoculars.
No.
Hasn't found it yet, but he
He's
will.
going
He's
younger.
looking though. He's looking hard.
Oh god.
How? How did you even see that?
The more coins
Look
you
at those
insert,
eye
you know.
shines. Naked person. My eyeballs
His
are
eyes just
child.
lit right up.
It's like, I can't believe I swam out here. This was so dangerous.
Maybe he fell?
No, he's like on the rocks.
I hope he wears
he's not
the
on
same
the
booty
beach.
shorts as they wore in Vivid Red Operation.
So they can get all the booty sunrises?
Yeah. Hey, if there's
Those
this...
were glorious sunrises.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh god.
Oh, so sparkly and
what
romantic.
the fuck?
But he's not even wearing pants?
Cover that butt.
Hey, it's that song again.
See, I love how he has just enough chest to almost look like flat-chested boobs.
Yeah, it's like
think that's
he's
part
it's
of
like
it.
they're saying
ashamed
he's
of
a
it.
guy, but they're trying to make him as
Very
androgynous
feminine?
as
Yeah.
possible.
Mm.
Oh, what's the kind of porn where where the chicks have dicks?
Futa.
Yeah, it's like futa porn.
Oh wait, I don't watch porn. I don't know that.
I actually didn't know what that was called, but thank you. I'm happy I know that now.
Well, everyone knows that me and Becca are the pervs of the group.
Yeah. More
I
porn.
mean, Leah
is
says she
probably
likes
acceptable.
shoujo, but that's different.
Yeah,
But that's
shoujo's
not
not.
romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like putting the P in the V. You know?
Shoujo
Me and Becca
is
are
like,
like-
we're gonna wait 24 episodes before they even kiss.
Yeah,
which is
or even they hold
annoying,
hands.
but also sometimes good if done well.
There's
Baby.
Personally, I'm just like, is this gonna be better or worse than like Pink socking a chick?
Unfortunately, I know what that is. I'll just... If the lowers don't think low of me enough... If the viewers don't think lowly enough of me already, it'll just get worse.
Well, people are talking now.
I'm trying to watch the important plot points.
I love that guy's eyebrows.
Welcome.
See, he's even in a pink apron.
And he sounds like a girl. He's got like a very...
But he just called him his grandson.
But he's got
so he
the
ruined the
peen.
illusion already.
So how does the grandpa feel about his grandson in general?
Maybe he's a pedophile.
I don't think the grandfather's thoughts on his grandson matter at all in this
Oh.
entire show. He's probably like, damn, I lost my free worker.
Is he
Look
blushing?
at that blush, yeah.
Oh.
He's blushing.
And that eye shine.
Also, I'd like a side of your dick, Days.
Oh.
Just a little spurt of milk.
Isn't he drinking like soda?
Who would request that
Can you
of
give me a little
stranger
splash of milk in my
Request
Coke,
what?
please?
to hang out with this grad? He doesn't have any friends.
What
Weird
is he putting?
stranger.
He's
must
got
be-
hots for it.
Oh,
my
no.
God, so clumsy. For shame.
Ugh.
You should feel bad about yourself. You're typing is flustered easily.
Here, you just spilt this milk. Let me ask you a very personal question.
She's trying to hit on him.
Oh, he's so happy and cute.
It must be iced tea.
I think it's his cafe au lait.
But all the
Iced
milk,
coffee?
Coffee with
Iced
water,
coffee
or
seems
not
okay.
water.
all the milk was sitting
oh,
on
look at
top.
the cute
though.
hands
That was
being
weird.
held.
This relationship is moving forward too quickly for me.
We don't know it's him yet, Becca.
He's just helping him balance.
Okay, no,
See?
it is. Wow, he's wearing my belly shirt. Oh, wow, okay.
You saw how the show started, right, Becca?
Tight booty pants. I know, but don't you sometimes just want like a little bit more build up to the point where they're like,
To the climax?
like,
Good.
See, now Becca, though,
smoking?
the whole show could just turn into foreplay, and there's absolutely
that's what I miss. I miss
no ball slapping.
good floor, well, yeah, I guess.
Well, here we
You're
go.
doing it wrong.
Ready for some booty grab?
Groping.
Oh,
Lift me up!
it's just a spoon.
Damn.
Oh,
Knees, they're red.
Because he's a child?
Like, this would be so awkward.
I guess this kid doesn't care,
For
though.
the listener that can't actually see, the strange old man, well,
if they're
He's-
watching
The
Look
us,
at
horny
the
old
little
man
man.
lifted up the small
is
child.
the little boy.
he doesn't even look that old.
No.
You know what?
20?
Brave listeners, just be super brave.
Oh,
Just
did he
turn
just
this
kiss
on
her?
at the same time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you do this, the most immersive experience would be to watch it at the same time. as
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird. Does Pico keep getting shorter and smaller?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they don't really care about consistency.
Well, the guy's dick
But
keeps
they-
getting bigger.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, no.
It is sperm-colored ice cream.
It is.
You're right.
Probably vanilla.
Or is sperm
He did
vanilla
that on
colored?
purpose.
Well, obviously.
Hey, look at all the effort they put into this.
My beer is empty already. This isn't good.
Pico's currently eating ice cream in a car. With
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh god.
Ice cream.
She spilled it on the
Exactly
guy.
like a porn.
This is exactly like porn, 100%.
With like weird in between.
Now Pico's sucking his finger.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Are his eyes shaped weirdly to you?
Yeah.
No, don't lick it off with your
Off his
mouth.
shirt?
No, just keep it, leave it there.
Oh my
It's
God,
better if
no.
it stays.
Some of the subtitles are cut off for me. I'm like,
Stranger danger.
oh.
Oh no.
Just go get your
That's
second
not
beer,
even
Leah. Just do it.
Attractive.
Why would he do that?
Because it might, if it dries, it'll stain.
Well, fuck him. You can just
But I'm
take
like,
his shirt
yeah,
off.
go fucking wash your shirt. Like
Yeah,
regular
Veda,
person.
he'll take his shirt off. That would escalate too quick.
Oh,
Okay.
the
We all know
product
what, we all know
shines
what Veda wants.
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
Okay.
and the kiss already.
No.
Like,
No.
fuck you, Grandpa. Don't send me off with this guy.
His grandpa doesn't even give a
The worst
shit.
part is Grandpa was like, here, take care of it.
Take care of my child. He doesn't have friends.
I don't think you're a pedophile.
You
I
might
trust
not
you.
rape him. I don't
Oh
care.
no!
Oh my god.
Oh, car seat's going down. See, again, with the making
Why?
him look like he kind of has boobs. Maybe
Yeah.
he
Yeah, a
thinks
little
it's a
bit.
girl and then discovers
No, he clearly
he's
knows
not,
it's
and
not.
is
No,
like,
you
who
know
cares?
what? I think
Dude, fuck the ice cream. You're
Oh.
getting assaulted.
Yeah.
He's gonna just rip his shirt off now.
that's a good point, Liam.
So
There's
now-
ice cream everywhere.
Does anyone know how old this kid actually is?
I was just gonna ask that.
Like, because he's acting pretty calm about this whole situation.
Yeah,
right?
Like, even if it was a newfound, I'm finding my
Is he just
sexuality
like
for the first
used
time.
to this?
That really makes it look like he has boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got really perky nipples.
I kind of think.
Oh no.
No.
Those are the other
Throbbing erection.
Oh no.
That's not the
boy.
way an erection works.
He has a giant.
I would
clitoris.
know. I have a penis.
A giant clitoris.
Oh
Bam!
Oh.
There's our little pixelated
Go
friend.
There we go.
no.
Our little pixel.
I love you, Liam. Our little
Can I
pixelated friend.
carry these jokes for the whole episode though?
Yeah.
We'll find out. They even gave him like
Where's the
wider
ice cream?
hips.
I'm feeling really uncomfortable.
If I was watching
What,
this
you never
alone,
gotten
I
a
would
boner
be so
before?
uncomfortable. Oh god.
Oh no.
The way they drew his body doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't
It's
know.
because,
What you
yeah,
mean?
like, they're trying to make him, like, feminine and masculine
But
at the
even
same
like
time.
the way like his like stomach like goes
Yeah,
up
that
underneath
arch.
his, like it makes
Like
it look
right
like he's got a
there.
little pot belly.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
he's
he-
just chubby.
maybe he does.
He's got baby fat because he's so young.
Oh, quit!
I don't
This
know.
guy's
like
got a
this.
nipple fetish that
I
just
don't-
doesn't.
No, we need to
Work
see
for
the
me at all.
nipples get erect.
I don't like this.
Armpit.
You're-
Oh. Oh.
Do you
Great.
think he put? Does it look like ice cream?
No, he ejaculated already.
Really?
Yep.
Then how did I miss
You
that?
missed it. Unless that was ice cream the whole time.
Oh,
God.
no!
No, it's just pre-cum.
Sperm colored ice cream, guys. That's just. They want you to think this through.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
no! He still sounds like
Oh god.
He's so creepy.
this
His
entire.
eyes
That
are
perspective is really
weird.
weird.
Yeah.
That entire like picture
That
though just made me
shot?
feel really uncomfortable.
That
I'm like,
was-
so how big is this child again?
Hmm.
It ranges from like the size of a 3-year-old to the size of a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be like
Anywhere
a
in
tween.
between.
A tween or a 13-year-old.
Which is not good.
We need to keep
Why?
talking so they can't hear
Yeah, I
us
know,
moaning.
it's
Just think of how easy of a job it would be to be the person that makes the sex noises for hentais. You don't have to do like 1 or 2 takes,
think you get
and then
paid
you're
well, though?
bank for a while. Probably the same way as porn, right?
I don't
Girls get
know.
paid better
Oh
than
god, you
guys.
guys, you missed the classic be gentle line.
gentle.
Well, because it's his first time.
Yeah, don't use teeth. Don't
This
use teeth.
kid must watch like hella porn if he like just knows exactly what's going on. But it's his
Yeah.
first time.
It's
There's
okay.
so many sucking noises.
What is that?
That's his whispering eye.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's still
Dude, fuck the ice cream.
He's just holding on to it.
No, he's just like, I've got this. Oh, God.
Oh, he's a quitter. He didn't swallow. Whatever.
Oh
Lame.
god.
What? Yeah, the way his body's drawn is
It's
pretty weird.
fucking weird.
Oh my
that
god.
is not
Okay,
his
that's-
new car.
That's
Liam?
really realistic. That's
I
what
was gonna
happens
say-
every time.
It's just the same shot. Jizz on the roof of your car.
But look at, like, he's got
Yes.
a weird tummy, and then...
I think they're like trying to
yeah.
accentuate the like V
They're trying to make him look like as much of a girl as possible while
I mean,
still
it's
being
one-
a boy.
It's one thing if it's a porn, it's another thing if
Is
it's
that
badly
jizz
drawn
on his
porn.
face or the ice
Dude,
cream?
the
I don't
jizz
actually
and the ice
know.
cream, it's all mixed together
Yeah.
now.
Oh
I
no,
dropped
he
the ice
dropped
cream.
it.
I dropped your
What a
ice
loser.
cream.
He didn't hold
Oh
up.
god, now he has
What?
to punish him
No.
for dropping the ice cream.
No.
Oh god.
Well, it was consensual, I guess. Maybe.
But it's
But
But
not.
can
But
a
it's
child
illegal.
consent?
No. I guess you're right.
Consensual in the
And his
child...
grandfather's
like,
When
I
it's
don't
with an
give a
adult,
fuck.
then you're consenting with another person your age.
I really wish they would explain the age range.
They
No,
won't.
because
They won't.
honestly,
Yo.
he's probably like
That's
10
what
years
they
old
want.
and they don't want you to have to think about that because you already feel bad enough watching this anime.
It feels so uncomfortable.
I know.
Like, it isn't even really, like, I was expecting some sort of storyline, because before I had to watch it before, I, like, looked it up, and there is some kind of storyline that occurs, but I don't, this is not showing
Shit,
any of
we're
it.
totally
no.
soaked.
Better take your pants off. Suck on it.
Well, they're all wet now.
Ethan, I do those coughs for you. Right?
Did you say etchy?
Yes.
Etchy? What does it mean? Again?
I don't remember.
That's like...
I know it's
It's,
sexual, right?
I think, the more like adult genre for men,
Okay.
and then yaoi is for
Yaoi's
women.
gay.
Yaoi's
Yeah,
gay.
The gay
There's
boys.
ecchi and...
Oh, maybe etchy's the one where they're just like... They're
But
all
the one where they
dressed
just have,
very
like-
provocatively and...
I thought
Yeah,
Etchy
'cause
was like the giant titties
like high school
everywhere.
We
DxD
know
was
so much.
Yeah.
We know so much about anime, guys.
Oh no. Oh, what? A collar?
Is it a collar with a little bell on it?
Yeah.
How cute.
I'm
not
gonna
your
buy you
cat.
clothes that are nice and distracting, so
You
hopefully you
tell
don't
him
notice
you're
the
a boy.
collar.
We didn't know from the penis.
I'm a boy.
If you dress like a girl, no one has to judge
I can
me.
be in
There's a whole
denial.
bunch of different fetishes. The whole
Yeah.
ageism thing, the whole making somebody cross-dress, ice cream,
Yeah.
towels on their heads.
Maybe he's,
Are you kidding?
He's already seen
maybe
it.
he's so busy
Yeah.
trying to hide the fact that he likes little boys that he just wants to make it seem
Oh
like he's
my
hiding the fact
God.
that he's gay.
Why does
So he's making him dress
I
like a little
don't
girl.
know.
So it
Why
seems
does he
more
not have a
acceptable
shirt
because
on
he's
Maybe
a guy
he's
dating a
trying to
girl,
distract people.
even though that's
No,
still...
this is just a fetish.
What
all
the
way.
fuck?
He looks like a little sex
Look at
doll.
his body though. His body is weird.
He's got boobs too.
Yeah.
Those are pecs, dude.
No, those are
No, they're not.
Those are
Pecs
man
don't look that
boobs.
way.
Man boobs.
Or moves.
Moves.
He just got dressed.
Now it's like a doll
Now they're gonna
fetish.
get
Now
undressed.
you're ruining everything. Yeah. We should have done a shot every time a fetish popped up.
Yeah, well, we'd probably be really drunk by now.
You'd be
Don't
dead.
Hope those cameras don't pick up boners, right? Alright. Don't want to get embarrassed now. I've never embarrassed myself on this podcast before.
What?
What's pressing against his stomach?
What do you think? He's
It's
pressing
your
against
fault,
his
Pico.
stomach.
Take responsibility.
Oh my
You're the
god.
one who told me to wear this.
Oh dear.
Yeah, thank you.
Boing.
Holy God!
I
I
almost
killed him.
smacked him in the face.
That's why they call it a schlong. Because when you whip it out, it goes schlong.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
Don't look at me.
my camera stopped recording now. There we go.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. The overlapping ones, we got this worked
Got it
out.
all under control.
Should we pause for a drink refill?
Oh boy.
Liam,
Speaking
you're not
of
allowed to
shots.
go jerk off.
No, actually, I need to use the
Oh,
washroom.
wait, we gotta finish this scene.
Where are we? If I
No.
No, we're just gonna
You-
pause
you
it
have-
right mid
don't
blowjob.
pause it in the middle.
Just do it.
What if somebody
Becca,
sees?
Just do it, God. Pause
not even,
it,
like-
please.
Oh my
We're gonna take a moment,
Jesus.
Oh, thank God.
and we'll be right back with some more enjoyable screaming.
Oh,
God.
we still have like what 10.
Alright, let's get back to it.
Alright,
Let me just grab my drink here.
Our fat break.
Wait, we're not ready.
Oh god.
Oh my god. There's, I think we have about 13 minutes left of the show.
We're only halfway.
And we're currently in the middle of a blowjob for anybody that needs to sync up their
One of many.
things.
We're
I'm
at
sure.
19 minutes and something seconds.
If for some
I believe
reason
we made it this
you're
far.
listening to us while also watching Boku No Pico, you're just as sick as we are, I guess.
Yay!
Yay!
Welcome to the club! Woo!
Comment with your experience with this show. We'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
Unless it involved jerking off. Just keep it
Well,
to
okay.
yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
I know exactly what semen color ice cream looks like because I made a lot of it watching this video. Alright, here we go.
Okay. And we're back.
Oh,
Commence
dear.
sucking noises.
Oh, yeah.
Gross.
Oh! Why does it all look so thick on this show? In the face.
That's pretty unrealistic.
Yeah.
Every time I give a blowjob, it's not like that at all.
That last little bit just like comes back out.
Perhaps you're a cleaner BJ giver than poor Pico is.
My nice dress got
Goodness.
all dirty. Oh.
That's not where anything went though. Everything was all on his face.
Maybe got a little bit.
Oh no.
What's he gonna
What
pick?
When did his pants come off?
He's wearing a skirt and panties.
Oh,
Yeah, his chest looks weirder now.
it's creepy.
Like, it's really weirdly drawn. There's a bulge to write home about. No one else is saying it.
All I can think is, I wish
Dude,
they
I thought you were
added-
gonna go shopping and buy him a cool outfit.
That was the nice.
I like how he basically put the outfit on to take it off. This is how annoying sex can be.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you buy an outfit for.
Oh god.
No!
He's spreading the cheeks.
You know what?
Oh.
Good.
It's just my butt, but it feels so good.
He's just moistening the taint a little bit.
God.
No, no,
If
no.
they show shit, I'm gonna lose it.
What haven't they shown at this point?
That's true. It's gonna
Hey, that
turn
would
into a
just be
2 girls 1 cup situation.
One more fetish to add to the shot
I still
list.
never
Yeah.
saw. I still never saw
Yeah,
2
maybe
girls
just
1
keep it
cup.
that way.
You have to watch the Kermit the Frog reaction video to 2 Girls 1 Cup. That's the best way to watch 2 Girls 1 Cup.
What was that?
Yep, there
He was
is
just-
no purpose to the show
He was
aside
just
from
spreading
this.
them out.
Oh,
so it fits.
Here we go.
Gosh.
It's happening. Ugh.
Oh, it's not supposed to make that noise.
no.
If your butthole makes that noise, get yourself
You're
checked
gonna be
out by a
feeling that,
doctor.
yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna
Oh
You'll
god.
be feeling it regardless.
you're gonna have a bad time.
When someone shoves a dick in your butt, you'll feel it. But if they shove a dick in your butt and it makes that noise, then be concerned.
It's really cancer. It's incredibly
What?
good.
No.
Sugoi butthole.
Really?
Daijobu.
He's too okay with this. Like, this is
Lord.
not how it would be your first time
Just
getting it in butt.
I feel like I would be
This anime is so unrealistic.
Oh my
way
god.
less offended if it was drawn better.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about that.
See, this looks good to me because I was
Oh, okay.
expecting school
Like,
days
school
animation.
days.
Oh, fair point.
Although it's been so long ago, I don't remember how bad
What's
it
an
was.
oni-chin?
Is that like
My butt is
brother?
so full.
I don't remember.
Oh no, it's gonna happen.
Oh god.
It's already happening, isn't
That's
it?
like
Don't we
a
see some
word
ice
for
cream?
dick.
Oh,
Oh,
dick.
that's
Your dick in my butt.
pixelated.
It's so
Give me your
full.
ice cream.
Maybe it's lewd. Or maybe he's like, you know.
I don't think so.
He's
This
ejaculated
guy's
so
jizz
hard
is
it's
out
out
of
somebody else's
control.
body.
Whoa.
That's recycled jizz animation there.
It's just a freeze frame.
Oh.
Good lord.
Oh no. This is too unnecessary.
I want to go back and watch that part. Just like the sound and then everybody.
He definitely.
No, later, not now.
Oh, after we finish.
Just like go back and watch the recording of our reactions.
What?
A hole.
Oh boy, now he's asking the hard questions.
What am I to you? A hole for my dick.
Jesus.
Oh, he couldn't answer.
Because it doesn't mean anything to him.
I just run to the elevator naked. Like, I'm clutching my clothes to my chest.
In the elevator.
But I'm gonna just be naked in the elevator.
No one's gonna come up to him and be like, "Kid, look,
Dude, his
kid."
grandpa owns the hotel. He
Was
knew
that a
everything.
little bit of an overreaction, though? The
Yeah.
guy didn't answer immediately, so he darted out naked?
Like, when you're an emotional
down a minute.
13-year-old boy who's trying to discover your feelings and sexuality.
We had to have some conflict in this episode.
They have to put storyline somewhere.
This is some weird editing.
Scissors.
How long is
he's
What
it?
is he gonna cut?
Hair?
She's making himself look like more like a boy. and
I
the
want to
guy's
know
really
how
little.
long
He's
this,
gonna-
what period, amount of time this montage is taking.
Oh, he's
Like,
gonna
is
cut
it a
his
week,
hair.
a day?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Or like,
He already
A
had a
half
pixie
hour.
cut.
I feel like the last,
Yeah.
like the worst time to ask somebody what you mean to them though is like right after you banged. It's like
Yeah.
now that we're
no pressure.
now that we're comfortable and relaxed, let's be awkward and discuss our relationship for a moment. Oh, he cut all of his hair off.
He wanted to look more like a boy.
It looks
Yeah,
pretty similar.
looks a lot
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a
it doesn't
boy.
look
All they did was cut off a little bit of the pixie bang things. You know, it would have been funny if he like cut his hair and then the next scene he had like Yugi's hair.
And Yugi's eyeliner.
That's an improvement.
You broke my heart. I'm an emo now.
It's like, I'll only suck your dick if you trade me your blue eyes white dragon.
This music reminds me of like the 80s.
Yeah. Well, this anime looks like it's probably pretty old.
A little bit, yeah.
It's
Doesn't look
it's
that-
timeless.
it doesn't look
That's
like
what it
80s.
is.
No.
It looks newer than like those
Like
who hunt elves.
2000s.
Yeah.
About.
But even that's like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
I mean, if
I
this was in like 2006.
2006.
Pickle.
Wait, what? They're BFFs
Now they're on a beach.
Oh,
They
God.
talked it out. They
They
said,
didn't even say anything.
they said, yo, bro, I'm sorry. All done.
God.
It's all taken care
They
of.
didn't even try.
Let's go fuck again, and then we can ask
That's a
awkward
metaphor.
questions.
It's a metaphor to them jizzing onto the
Splash
moon of their
That was
ass
not
cheeks.
ice cream colored ball.
Wet t-shirt contest.
Oh, yeah! This kid always naked!
Because he's super wet, he needs to dry
Taking
off.
off your
Oh.
clothes
He's always so hot and he's a cool off.
in front of strangers.
I have no knees.
Who bends over that way?
It looks like a noodle.
Let me present my
A
buttocks.
sexy noodle with a dick.
And tits.
Now he realizes
And
he's
moves.
the kid from the beach.
Oh my god.
It took him that
Is
long?
coming?
I thought he knew right
This has
away.
gotta be
It's
over
just his
soon,
hair
right?
gotten
I think
longer
he's
again.
known the whole time.
Well, they've got to
Fucking
fight
knows.
once more before it's over. Why
But
not?
I can
Not in
get
any
naked.
place, it's illegal.
I can strip, but we can't do
You
it.
can hug me while I'm completely naked, but we can't do it here.
Oh my god. No, there's
Why?
No.
Let me list all the reasons why you don't want anyone to be seen with.
No, stop
You don't want to be
kissing.
seen with a creepy
The
old
nuclear
man.
reactor.
Oh my
Ah!
god!
That went quick.
A shot of them kissing that
They're
goes
not-
straight
They're
to
69!
straight into 69, baby. Ugh.
God.
Think of how awkward
I like how
that
they
is.
just, like,
when
cut
the
to
other
that,
guy's
though.
like twice the size of this little boy. He's
Yeah.
gonna like fold himself right over to his
Yeah,
Do we
that-
like
That's
wonder
an
how they
improbable
like?
69.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is like
well,
a montage.
I feel like this anime maybe is not quite accurate to life.
I'm gonna go with no.
Oh, is that his penis?
Yeah, that's what that means.
Yeah,
Why did
no,
they just
at the
translate
very
penis?
They did.
at the very beginning they had a blurb at the top explaining the colloquialism.
I'm
Oh, now he's
stupid
rubbing them
North
together.
American.
Okay.
No, please.
Little child, no.
He's waving his butt.
What? Oh. Oh.
What's that?
What the
It's
fuck is
not
happening?
guys. It's not realistic. We've been over
I don't
this.
understand the angles. It makes no sense.
Oh, I
It's
get it.
over.
I feel like
He's
God.
this wouldn't normally work I don't know.
It's definitely harder with a butthole than it is with a vagina like that.
Speaking from experience. I don't... It's gotta be...
Let's be quiet so the listeners can hear what's going on, obviously.
Oh, no!
It's like I'm turning into your penis.
Oh god, no.
That's such a high thing to say.
How do you think they made all the sound effects for this?
They just did it.
They just put
With,
some
like,
lube on a
fruits?
dildo and
Yeah.
No, you cut a cantaloupe in half and you just punch it.
Yeah, perfect.
Freeze
Oh, I
frame.
really hope they
Oh,
don't.
they're coming together.
In front of the
Oh
moon.
my god,
That was magical.
That was
the
poetic.
the shot opened. I was like, if they don't both ejaculate, I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Perfectly
Listeners,
in
they
sync.
both just perfectly in sync ejaculated into the ocean.
With the moon in the background.
If you aren't, the moment you find true love is the moment you ejaculate in sync with another man.
While howling at the moon.
Outside
Yeah.
next to the ocean.
This is all
In
True
recycled.
masculinity.
Recycled.
Oh, he said I love you.
love you.
But what's he gonna say?
I bet this makes you
Not
two feel a
nothing.
lot better about Say I Love You, doesn't it?
Well, I never hated it.
No,
Is it over?
It's over!
Really?
fucking-
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Do we think anything's gonna happen during the credits that we need to
We
see?
should probably
I
watch
don't know.
through it.
Let's just maybe there's an end
Tits.
credit scene.
This is Marvel, Veda.
Well, it might
You know,
be.
I saw Civil War on Sunday, and it was like we stayed till after the main credits. Everyone watched it, and then I was like, "No, wait, Brandon, we can't leave. There's gonna be another
There's gonna
one."
be
He's
more.
like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah," and then there was.
So, guys, how was that?
It was great. Let's watch the next one.
For real?
Why-
Wow.
Maybe if the listeners are very, very, very lucky, we will do another episode.
I think I'll be okay if
Once you
I
give us
just.
all the monies.
I think I'll just be okay if I just read the synopsis and find out what happens.
I'm really sad there was more
Descriptive
plot.
word for word.
Yeah,
There was,
really,
like,
there
no
really
plot.
wasn't any
Exactly.
plot. It was just
I need a little bit of plot.
Like-
Like at least like, oh, you're the pizza guy. Is that your salami in your pants? Like just something that
Any
explains
bad
it.
porn
well,
plot
the
would
plot
do.
was that he was working at his grandfather's baby shop.
And his grandpa was like, "Hi, stranger, hang out with my
take
nephew."
my small nephew
Yeah.
child.
Literally,
and
there was
fuck yeah.
like
him.
there was more in the My Anime List description
Yeah,
than
there
in the
was.
actual episode.
Maybe there's plot in the other episodes.
And now we're gonna rewatch the entire thing in the end credits.
Just watch the end credits to Boku no Pico.
But there's no dick
listeners.
shots, so
Exactly. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna recover for a moment.
you know that kind of like stunned feeling where you're just
You
kind of
know-
like,
You know what? I'm rethinking the whole thing about the pixelation of it.
uh huh.
That's so like somebody had to draw those penises, and then they just
They just
pixelate over
pixel
it. What waste of time?
Well, you gotta
Maybe
look
if you
harder.
buy the super extra deluxe Blu-ray edition.
I'm pretty sure this
Where?
is not released on Blu-ray.
I hope not.
But you're like, I wish though.
yeah, definitely.
Well, if you're gonna have it, it may as well be the best
need
quality
to add
available.
that to my collection.
All the lists we're gonna be on now, and the judgments.
Sugar
are
boy. Cause he's sweet like sugar.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
Anime
why-
on demand. Anybody who demanded this?
Natural
2006.
High 2006.
There we go. We
That's
answered that question.
Later than I thought.
You
Oh,
need
Wait,
to
is
no.
it just
watch
playing
this.
the next one?
No.
Sorry. Look
Should
at how
be.
cute they
Before-
are.
That's where it should just end. Is be like, wait, are you now?
I thought I said cancel. Instead, we
No.
got Boku no Pico too.
Well,
Click. Ah, there we go.
now you're trapped. It's gonna play all three of them.
How do I work this machine?
Where are you trying to go?
I'm just trying to leave.
Let's just
hit
leave
the,
it and
hit the
just.
home button.
We'd like to
Becca.
start the official review and critique of Boku no Pico at this point, I guess.
Yes. Hit it again.
What is the-
You're
there
doing
we
it
go.
wrong.
How do I get out of this? I'm gonna be on so many fucking weird lists.
Forget the Xbox for now.
Yeah,
I
just-
don't
just
know
leave
if
it.
you can really review that.
I mean, the animation was bad, but it wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Like, the
it was-
animation was comparable to some of the bad animes I've watched for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like it was the art specifically that really bugged me about the animation. Where like, it's
The
one thing.
characters.
It's one thing if it's low quality because it's all about the fucking. But if the fucking doesn't even look good, like, people are
It wasn't as bad as Gilgamesh.
No. With the weird...
Really?
Well, yeah. Did you ever
The,
watch?
the characters like the way
I avoid
weird.
that.
Oh, you mean
If I have to
animation-wise? I thought you meant like in general. I was like,
no.
oh god.
Like the animation. Like the character designs were like
I was
so
like, how bad
pretty
is
in that
Gilgamesh?
show.
Why didn't we skip those ones?
I mean, don't really need to talk about the story.
There was no
the story's
story.
just horrible.
You know what? I could talk about that for a moment. I'm really sad that there wasn't any story because, yeah, my anime list had more explanation of what happened
true.
in
Well,
the episode.
Well, like I said, maybe there's plot in the other episodes.
I mean,
we
if
did
you-
only watch one.
If you're looking for
Only
sex
one
scenes,
way to
it really
find
pays
out.
off, though.
Yeah, little boy sex scenes.
If you want to see a little
Oh,
twitching butthole,
Ugh. It wasn't
Floppy
even twitching,
penises
it was like...
that end up growing
suction.
longer and longer.
Suction cup noises.
Yeah, it looked like an octopus suction cup.
Blah.
Butthole's not supposed to look
What?
like that.
you can
Yeah,
trust
it
us.
is.
Your Boku no Pico watching experience will be much better if you start this at the exact same time.
Yes. Yes.
Unless you're looking to like actually fap, then like I don't know.
Sorry about
Let's
that.
not talk about that.
Please
Don't
don't
watch
fap
Boku
to
no
our
Pico.
voices
You know what?
watching Boku no Pico.
There's better
Please don't
hentai
fap to
out
Boku
there.
no
There's
Pico.
better stuff to fap
Yeah, that
to.
too.
Like, just speaking as a person that's watched a hentai or two, there's better hentai out there than this even. Like, better drawn, more interesting story, like, to fill in the in-between part.
Yes,
You know
there's
what?
hentai to cater to all your
I
friends.
actually
Yeah.
have never watched a hentai, so I can't believe that this is my first
We have now.
experience.
Oh boy.
Like, holy
You're
fuck.
on a special list now.
Yeah,
Well, we're
This is
not
this,
my computer.
It's so much different than regular hentai.
Yeah, I
It's
imagine.
doesn't really count.
Well, that's exactly, yeah, no. Not
don't
even
watch
good
Boku no
hentai.
Pico.
Don't watch
If
Boku
just
no
don't do
avoid
it.
it,
We did it
unless-
for you, just
Yeah.
keep it that way.
Hopefully it pays off.
It's not even
well,
entertaining in
I'm
a
sure.
bad way.
I'm glad to have shared the experience. The experience was enough payoff. Like that
Oh,
part
thanks,
that
Steve.
part where the dick popped out and we all just went like, "Ah!" Can't wait to
Good
rewatch
God.
that
You know what?
later.
I wish they had added more sound effects to that effect, where it's just like...
They were already bad enough.
Schling!
And that dramatic like music accents.
Yes. That music really reminded me of watching, like, anything from the 80s, though. Like, a bad
Yeah.
made-for-TV 80s movie.
Maybe that's what they were going for.
Maybe. Who finds that sexy, though?
People.
My
I don't know.
first thought isn't, crappy 80s music.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe someone has an 80s fetish.
Well, if they do, the
I
audio
didn't
for
get
this
that
might
many
be good.
80s vibes from it really. But I was born in the 90s, so
It's, like I said, like, the made-for-TV movies, or, like, the after-school specials, where the music's just a little too swelly.
Swelly.
You know what else was swelling in that anime?
My dick.
Everything. All the nipples everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
oh
Even
my
the
god.
boobs.
Yeah, even the boobs that are on the people that were boys and men.
There aren't boobs, they're sharp nipples.
Those weren't sharp.
Nibble blades.
I-
Those were
Yeah,
like
no,
puffy and then like
Puffy and like
Pointy.
off. They're just weird. Weirdly drawn.
There's just too many
boobs.
nipples to begin with. I don't like that. No.
very puffy areolas.
So I guess Pampered,
Becca.
are we gonna keep watching Boku no Pico?
Oh god.
Well,
I'm gonna-
Maybe
Like-
we're gonna leave that
You know
for
what?
them to find out so we don't further
Yeah.
incriminate ourselves.
If the listeners
or have to make
It'll
that
be a
demand it.
it'll be a cliffhanger.
I could be
Oh.
persuaded to stream some more. But
Scream.
Yep.
you have to go watch some regular porn.
Hopefully they
afterwards
haven't
to
been
clean
annoyed
my
at-
eyes.
Hopefully they haven't been annoyed at me eating the whole time.
No.
Or if the recording is just all like eating noises.
Let us know if we were annoying.
Give us some
Wow.
feedback, yo.
Yeah. Guess where we're at? We're at fucking Facebook. We're on fucking iTunes. We're on Podbean. You can leave comments on all three of those and let us know what you think of what we're providing you.
I
And
think
maybe
you
if
need-
someone finally comments, we'll stop asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you need
We'll never
Facebook to
stop
comment
asking.
through Podbean, but other than
Just hook it up. Just
Well,
hook
now
it
that
up.
you've listened to our super secret special episode, that means you're part of the Cool Kids Club.
Yes, welcome.
you get
And
mad props.
Hopefully there'll be more super secret special episodes for you to continue.
Well, I believe
to
the
be
plan
part of the
is
club.
to do at least, we have a couple kind of planned. The next one revolves around fan fiction, so just let that stew in your minds for a little bit. That'll probably be coming out next month. We're trying to keep this to like...
We
Every
also
month.
We'll
wanna,
create a schedule later.
we also want to continue with the extra special episodes after dark, which won't
4
always
Weebs
be.
after dark.
That's
Which
what
won't
this
necessarily
is.
be Boku no Pico because holy shit.
Maybe they
But-
will be hentai.
But maybe it
all
might
hentai.
be. So, you know,
Yeah.
maybe
See
keep
plenty
listening
of
to find
hentai,
out.
let's be honest.
We're keeping it pretty fast and loose. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if
Our
that would
eye
be a
holes
good
are
thing.
ready.
As opposed to
Are
tight
they-
and slow. Well, if you thought this episode was a really bad idea and really annoying, then go fuck yourself.
Even though it
No,
kind of
go
was a
comment
bad
and
idea.
tell us how bad you thought we were.
Right, sorry, I always do it wrong.
Just tell us that we're good. We just tortured ourselves for you.
Please notice us.
Please notice us. Senpai.
This was maybe a cry for help. Just a little bit.
We have too much free
Alright.
time on our hands.
Alright, listeners.
Yamate.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
We're gonna all,
I'm
Go
gonna stop
drink,
these
get a little more
recordings
fat.
now.
Chips.
yeah.
There you go.
Have a
buy
good
some
night.
alcohol.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Splash it on my eye holes. Welcome back, listeners. It's been, we figured we would record an extra little bit about Boku no Pico. It's been a week since we watched it all together. And we all felt like we wanted to talk about it just a little bit more, so...
Well, I don't know if want to talk about it
Well-
is necessarily the way to put it.
There's a
We
necessity.
we just don't want to talk about how many times we fapped, right? Am I right?
Yeah,
No?
that's right.
At least 3 times. Not that I've been keeping track. So, anyway, I guess I can kick it off with a quick story that I just told everybody off air, but then they said you should include that. When we watched Boku no Pico, we watched it on Xbox One through the Microsoft Edge app, and brand names. And when Adam went to open up the Microsoft Edge app today, we forgot to close out of the tab last week, so Boku no Pico episode 2 was like starting up automatically. And as he like rushed to like shut the tab, I started screaming and like covered my face, like hid in my shirt for a couple minutes. It was pretty
Is it
comical
safe to come
and
out
horrible.
yet?
Yeah. Luckily Adam's quick and he shut it off quite quickly. It didn't go past the intro screen, thank God.
You don't know what you're getting into
Naked
there.
little boy butts.
Ice cream.
Wink.
That's all I think about is
Oh.
ice cream and ice cubes. Why do they like ice so much?
You know what? Ice cream makes me think of 2 Girl 1 Cup as well. So
Yeah.
maybe it's a theme.
No.
Nah.
No.
I don't know. I feel like it's a week later and I start talking about it and I kind of just like have this like speechless laugh going on. I just kind of go,
I'm trying to block it from my memory. It's not working.
It's gonna come to you in the dark of night when you least
You
expect it.
Keep bringing it up.
I think
I promise we never have to talk about it
PTSD.
again.
the most monumental part that still I think about is when they both like simultaneously ejaculate into the
Oh, with
ocean.
the moon behind
At the
them.
moon.
That's
the moon.
so picturesque. I want that on a
So
t-shirt.
artistic.
But with like,
Yeah, that part's pretty good. That's probably like my second favorite moment. I think my first favorite moment was just like our reaction when like there's the big plopping noise and we were all just like,
I thought about that the other
Just
day.
to
I
get
was
perfectly
like, oh, God.
graphic about it. I don't know if we actually
I
described
could
what was
get way more
happening.
graphic about it.
I don't know if we
I
actually
don't want
described
to.
what was happening when
somebody
we.
dropped the ice cream.
No,
I
it
tried
was-
to block
was
it all
No,
out.
no, no! I know exactly what it was.
a
I was
dick
just
in a
trying to
pet.
say,
It was this big dick sliding out of his butthole.
yeah, going like, shing.
Explosion
Yeah.
of semen.
Mm,
It was great.
It
If
made
I
a
have
really
to
weird
get
noise,
specific.
though.
buttholes.
Mhm.
Oh dear. Definitely the sounds stuck with me
That was
the
the
most. And when he drops the ice cream, I was so pissed off when he dropped the ice cream. I was like, that's
Well,
a
he held-
waste.
Hey,
Ice
I'm
cream.
surprised
For
he
so
held on to
long.
that as long as he could. Seriously.
That's why I'm like, you held it the whole time, and you drop it at the end when like you have no reason to. Boo.
No.
More effort.
Liam,
Dare
you should
you.
know. When I was perusing on some lists to like look for more bad anime, that School Days still comes in as
Reigns
worse than Boku no
supreme.
Pico.
Really? Worse
Ow.
than Boku no
Yeah. That's
What?
how much
Like-
people hate School Days.
It's definitely more boring than Boku no Pico.
Boku no Pico was pretty boring.
Yeah, but
Just
was it as
saying.
boring as School Days?
For different reasons, though. School Days was just so, like, paint by numbers. Boku no Pico was just like, well, this animation's been used 3 times now.
Yeah, let's recycle all
That's the same dick.
I think that was
the same blur.
I think that was kind of the thing that, like, stood out the most to me this week, like, kind of thinking back on it. I'm like, I really wish people would quit referring to Boku no Pico as an anime.
Yeah.
It's a
What's up with
hentai.
that?
So,
That's true.
like...
What up with that?
I think it's just more of like a meme where people are like,
Yeah.
"Hee hee, I'm gonna make someone watch this hentai by accident."
Well, and I could totally see somebody pulling an Andrew and being like, oh, you want to watch some anime? You should really check out Boku no Pico. It's awesome.
that's
and then, like,
that's
sit
honestly a
there
thing that
and
happens.
giggle. But I'm here for all the poor dumb people that have never watched anime before. This is not anime. This is, like, what you'll find on, like, page 8 of RedTube in the hentai section.
That said, if you've never watched anime before, I don't know why you're on this episode, but you know what? You just dived right in, and good for you.
God bless you for supporting us.
You've missed
They
so
wanted
much
to
good
know
anime.
what Boku no Pico was.
And now they know. It only took
Yeah.
an hour worth of listening to us scream
Eh.
and be angry to find out.
Well, now they know that they probably don't want to watch anime.
I think for the full immersive experience.
I hate
They
anime.
should've-
There's way too many dicks.
Too many small little boys.
Mm.
Well, that's the thing, like, because Veda and I were having that discussion with Liam's waifu, Brenna,
Wow.
Yeah.
that,
Shout out to Brenna.
yeah, exactly, that really, this would not have, if it wasn't a little boy, I mean, like, whatever, it would
Yeah.
have just been, like, a regular hentai.
Well, like,
whatever.
regular super
It
boring
wouldn't.
hentai. Like,
Yeah.
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 Like,
I
nothing happened, really.
completely
No.
agree.
Like, I know Becca and I were expecting some kind of, like, even a teeniest bit of plot, but literally, there's none. There's, like, 10 seconds, and
Well-
then bam, you're just into it.
And they're in the car, and you're like, what?
I've watched other hentai that the story is actually driven forward by plot. So yeah, like I said, I've watched hentai where there's, like, a legitimate story, and the sex scenes make sense within that story, regardless of how good or bad it is, and I
Word.
think that's, like, part of what I'm holding this up against, where there really wasn't, outside of the grandpa being like, here, take care of my grandson, and then the guy goes and has sex with the grandson.
Worst grandpa ever.
Like, not exciting at all. So boring. There's better things out there. Anyway, is there anything
So,
else?
I missed that part. What were you talking about with Brenna?
Oh, yeah, that how we were, just saying that if it wasn't a little boy in this anime, like, it wouldn't even really matter. It would have been really boring and, like,
Okay.
not special. Regular hentai.
Even as it wasn't anything special, really.
No.
No, well, I mean, I don't know if I ever really did get over the shock of the 3 episodes,
Yeah, I know.
but I also haven't really watched a lot of hentai, if any, really, so this was a really good first experience.
You're
for
missing
me.
out if you're into tentacles, right? Tentacles.
Right.
Yep. But no.
Mhm.
This could turn people even off of hentai, and that's really sad. Unfortunate.
I don't know, it might make people more curious, too. Because
Maybe.
they're like, holy shit, they're gonna show that, what else will they show?
Not the dicks.
Other
Pixelated.
really bad hentai.
I don't know. Anyway.
I remember us having the discussion of, the animators, like, people who would be animating, like, hentai
yeah.
and stuff like that. And I was like, do they actually, like, draw the penis and then, like, blur over it? Or do they actually kind of, like, just, like, shade it and then blur on top of that? Like,
If there's anybody out there that has the answer to that question, I'd like to know too, because personally I want to think that they're, like, actually drawing everything out, and then some poor censor board person has to go in and, like, hide it all again.
I bet that's what's happening.
and then, of course, there's the complete lack of hair everywhere. But you know what? That's not that shocking, I guess.
You know what? I watched a comedy special where a woman referred to her Asian husband as, like, sleeping with a seal because there's no hair. So
That's
perhaps,
not even what I meant. but
perhaps
that's
it's accurate.
Oh my god.
But, yeah. If I were an animator and I spent that much time drawing dicks, and that's, like, the main focus, I would be super pissed if I found out it was being edited out after the fact. But
You'd want to cut corners?
well, I'd be like, what's the point in making it anatomically correct? It could just be a big pink blob for all that matters.
Maybe that's why the animation is so shitty.
Because they spent so much time drawing the dicks just so they could get covered up.
No, because they were just like, I don't fucking care, and then they just did whatever the fuck. And then they questioned their sanity for drawing that whole thing.
If I were an animator in that case, I would draw every penis to look like a walrus.
A+.
Yep. Like, I'll give them something interesting to hide.
Well, then the Blu-ray release would be really entertaining.
Exactly.
And really creepy.
I should have been an animator. How unfortunate.
Live your dreams, Becca.
This is what I live for.
Don't let your dreams be memes. Somebody starts
Don't let your memes melt steel beams.
Just do it.
If somebody starts photoshopping walruses onto penises before I start photoshopping walruses onto penises, I'm going to be so angry.
Well, we better get on that.
Yeah.
On it.
It's definitely money-making potential.
This is how we distract ourselves from the fact that we watched Boku no Pico.
I'm just thinking of how wrinkly it would look.
Okay.
Also, how giant that kid's dick is, considering he's like,
oh my god,
8 years old. Not actually 8, but you know what I mean.
Puberty came early to his penis. Only his penis, though.
Just his penis.
Yeah.
And everyone's taken estrogen in that show because everyone's got like the perkiest nipples with like slight boobs.
Oh my
and,
gosh.
They're weirdly
the 8-year-old boy
cages.
has a giant schlong and then breasts of a B cup. It's really confusing.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to make it as like
funny as possible, so we don't have to deal
no,
with
like
reality.
They're probably trying to make him seem as like feminine as possible, so you don't feel like it's weird about it. Maybe
as weird,
but it is so weird.
I know.
It's weird either way.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else would like to add? 1 week later, are we any of us having nightmares? Anybody?
My brain just kind of tried to disregard the fact I watched it. So
I was too scarred well before watching Boku no Pico to get nightmares from this shit. Am I right?
4chan will do that to you. Shout out to E-Fucked.
Hardened veteran.
God bless you, E-Fucked.
Yeah. That's where I developed my sexual stomach.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't think there's
things
much
only
else to
me and
say
Becca will understand.
other than oh god, that's about it.
For Boku no Pico?
For Boku no Pico.
Just don't watch it.
Save yourself, save your eyes.
Go watch something better.
Like,
even if it's a better hentai, just go find one.
Yeah.
There's better hentai. Go for it.
La Blue
Maybe
Girl.
we will watch some of the better hentai.
Black Bible. What is
People are just gonna have
Bible
to keep
Black?
Bible Black?
Bible Black.
Is it because all
So yeah,
Bibles are
listeners,
black?
this is gonna be 4Weebs After Dark. So
Yeah.
keep listening, and we will maybe continue on with some more hentai or a little more adult-themed animes, and get into some risque conversations.
Adult content.
Explicit, yeah.
Yeah.
So edgy.
Triple X and a half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if our screams, weren't enough to deter you, go watch Boku no Pico. If you really want, watch it at the same time as listening to this episode. If that's what you did already,
I feel like that's the only way to watch.
you.
That's the only way to watch Boku no Pico is listening to us scream. If you're not listening to us scream while watching Boku no Pico, you're really missing out on a truly exciting experience.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
All right.
With
I
that,
think that's about it for the night.
mm-hmm.
Thank you for paying for our pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of the money
we
will
all
go
appreciate.
towards equipment and the Podbean account, or cocaine and heroin. We haven't decided yet.
Or the booze we drank while we watched this.
Or the hookers that we called afterwards.
Ooh.
Ooh.
4Weebs After Dark.
A lot of expenses.
So many expenses. My heroin account alone.
All right, listeners.
Dear God.
Have a good night.
Bye!
I guess you did bring up big pink socks.
I did. Yes. Because, I have the internet at my disposal. I'll look up fucked up shit if I want to.
That's your rate.
Weird. Just gonna switch the battery out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna...
Switch the battery. Microphone needs to be turned on to record too.
Meow.
What are we
I'm
doing?
just
I'll
gonna
just pause it for a minute. I'm gonna grab a glass of water. That's the little one.
Oh my god, I know it's stuck in my head too.
Meow, meow.
It's the meow part that I like the most.
The meow part's the best.
Crazy people.
Work.